What's up, everybody? Ben Reza here for Odd Shopper, bringing you more college basketball Friday, March 17th. Another 16 games to break down. What are we going to do here? We're going to put them into a parlay. We're going to see what we got going on, check out the schedule, and try to cash a ticket. If you're hopping in for the first time, checking us out, welcome to Odd Shopper. This is what we do from NBA to college basketball to NHL, betting, breakdowns, fun and entertaining. Hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. Here we go. So, brought up DraftKings. Make this a little bigger. I'll do this on the fly. Here we go. Now we're rolling. First game up from the docket is Pittsburgh and Iowa State. We saw Pittsburgh play already. They're a 4-point underdog in this spot. They got past Mississippi State in the play-in game, and I actually like it potentially for them to keep it rolling and even win this game at plus 150, but I'll take the 4 points gladly. A 131-point total. Pittsburgh's a good team, 23-11. They beat Mississippi State by a single point in the play-in game. 76 points per game, 36% from three, 4 guys in double figures, a balanced attack. Kind of can win both ways. We saw them play to Mississippi State style, and they got it done. At times, they can get out and start shooting and really live on the three ball and get it done that way. So I think they're going to bring an A game, and I always think it helps. We see it every year. Someone from that play-in game, you get on a run, you get some confidence. And they're taking on Iowa State, who's a really weird team to break down. They're 19-13. They've lost 5 out of their last 7, so they're 2-5. In their last 7, and both wins came against Baylor. I don't know what that means, just really bizarre. 68 points per game, 34% from three. Should be just a close competitive game. I can't really say it any more than that. I'm not overly sold on Iowa State. I think they've shown that they've regressed quite a bit. They were running really hot and really strong at home at times. Neutral court setting. I think Pittsburgh can give them more than they can handle. If you're going to give me 4 points at minus 110, that's an easy start to my card. Now, you are betting parlays, I say it. And again, we don't know. Hopefully we hit the one on Thursday. I'm filming this while the games are going on, so I don't know yet what has happened. But regardless of that, you always want to take advantage of the book's offers. And if you are in New Jersey, Virginia, Ohio, or Colorado, Bet365 is in your state. Bet365 has got the deal of all deals right now. It's pretty damn simple. You go to the link below. You deposit $10, bet a single dollar, $1. And you're going to get credited with $365 in bonus bets instantly. It's that simple. I wish I lived in one of those states. Unfortunately not. There's plenty of other good deals out there. Again, they're all in the links, but this is one that we have to highlight. It's just that good right now. So Bet365, take advantage of that if you're in those states. And if not, again, make sure to try to check out what your state has going on at DK, FanDuel, wherever it may be. Take advantage of that as well. Let's get another bet on the board and start building out this parlay. Scrolling, I land here, Grand Canyon and Gonzaga. I've been doing this all year, and it's been far from perfect, but it's been working out at the same time. Over in Gonzaga games, because they can't stop anyone, and they're the best offense in the country at times. They play Grand Canyon here, the Antelopes, 15.5-point spread. Grand Canyon, 24-11. Obviously, they got an auto bid. Really good offensive team, particularly for their conference. It stands out. They can really score with the best of them. Not a high-tempo team. That would be really, really good, but they're just very efficient on offense, and that's why they were able to get here. They're an average at best defensive team, but I like what they can do. It's more about Gonzaga, though. Gonzaga has super offense. They score the most points in the country. They've been demolishing teams. They got hot at the right time, in my opinion. I really like the Zags to do some work. And in this type of game, there's just no way for Grand Canyon to stop them. And what's going to happen is Gonzaga is going to get out and get moving, and it's going to force Grand Canyon to increase their tempo. Offensively, I think Grand Canyon can score a healthy amount of points. I just don't know how they stop Gonzaga from getting 85, 95, even 100 points in this game if it really gets going. And if they hit those type of benchmarks, it's going to be, 85 to 70 would put us right below it. So if Gonzaga can get to 90, mid-90s, that's going to put a lot of the honest just for Grand Canyon, just to give us a reasonable output. And I think they can do that. So I like over 156.5. at minus 110 as the second bet on the card. If you put Pittsburgh and that together, you get over 2-1, nearly 3-1, plus 264. But we want to put another one. We always go for try to make it 3 for 3. We had a lot of success during the conference tournaments. Hopefully we can replicate that for the NCAA tournament. So I do have one more game. But in addition to that, when you're building out parlays, if you're looking for other bets, if you're trying to get things to the next level, I want to tell you about Odd Shopper Premium. The tools over there are fantastic. I actually just have up the parlay builder right now. Just one of the many things you can do over there. Filters all the bets. It gives you the best bets. You can build out your own parlays there by book. You don't like one, you press remove. You can bring in another one, simple as that. Different sports, different leagues, all sorts of things. If I go to here, check out the college basketball betting. It's going to bring up all those bets as well. Just so many opportunities. You see it right here. It sorts by RI, it sorts by book. This is all good stuff, but the best part about it, you can test it out, all of it, full functionality for free for a full week. You get a 7-day free trial in the link below. All you have to do is click the link and you are in. It is that simple. We want you guys to see this. And if you're going to see it, if you're going to test it out, do it on a week like this where you get all the tournament games, including, of course, the NBA and NHL. But man, just the tournament games is obviously where I would recommend you start. Let's find one more and try to add some money to the account. This could be a little dangerous, but you know what? I like this team. Montana State plus 8.5 at minus 115. We've seen them in the tournament, and they did not represent themselves well. Now they get another crack at it, and they take on Kansas State, the 3 seed. So let's start with Montana State, 25-9, 8 straight wins, tournament experience. They played Texas Tech last year. They got smoked, mega crushed, wasn't even competitive. But a lot of that team is back. They've got some things working for them. They've got a pair of forwards in double figures. They've got a really good guard. They live at the free throw line. They take a ton of free throws. They make a ton of free throws. They're a pretty good shooting team at times, 74 points per game, 34% from 3. I like what they do. They can turn you over a little bit. Nothing crazy, nothing gimmicky, but this is a pretty aggressive defense, a strong defense, one of the better ones in terms of the upper seeds in this tournament. So Montana State does bring some things that would scare you if you're a Kansas State backer. Now, Kansas State's 23-9. They have lost 2 straight coming into the tournament, but they battled in the Big 12 all year. We know they can beat elite teams. They've got some big-time players. Key Johnson's fantastic. Noel's a true point guard, great free throw shooter. Ton of bodies on the inside. Depth is not an issue for them. All good things. Some of the things that you don't like for me, well, at times, they turn the ball over at a really bad clip. You know, some of the turnover metrics, they're outside the top 300 in the country, and I do think Montana State can exploit that. They're not a great shooting team. They're not a great rebounding team. They're not bad at these things. They're just kind of average, 75 points per game, 34% from 3. I think that Montana State has the right temperament, the right pace, the right style to cause some problems. I would be really surprised if they get blown out like they did last year. I'm not saying they're going to win the game. You get over 3-1 if you do think that. But I am going to say that they're going to keep it very competitive. And don't be surprised if this is just a couple possession game late in the second half. So for that reason, Montana State plus 8.5 at minus 115 to round out the card. There we have it, friends. Pittsburgh, the over in the Zags game in Montana State. You put it together, plus 581, nearly 6-1 on this little parlay for the Friday set of games. If you want more action, you got more questions, anything like that, follow me at Twitter at JazzRazDFS. And again, make sure to take advantage of all the things going on. And starting at the top of that list, get the tools over at OddsShopper for free for the week. Just absolutely take advantage of your free trial. And hopefully Pittsburgh, the over in the Zags game, and Montana State can come through for us and set the momentum for what's just going to be an awesome tournament. But on that note, everyone, enjoy the games each and every day. There's going to be nonstop action, and I hope you get to watch a ton of it. For me, for Pittsburgh, for the over in the Zag games and Montana State, good luck, enjoy. You know, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.